Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Sauce back with another video. In today's video, guys, I'm going to be discussing the selling shop. I had one of my subscribers in the comments ask me how I done the money where you drop it at your feet and it sells. So I'm going to go into that part in depth in today's video. But if you don't already know, I've already done a video on my buying section of the shop. So if you want to go and see that video, it will be linked down in the description below, so make sure you go and check that out. But guys, in today's video we're going to be explaining the sell shop. Now guys, the sell shop is where I can get logs or cobblestone and I can sell them. So let's get 32 dark oak logs here, and let's go inside here, let's place it in the middle. As you can see, we get $8. Now, one of my subscribers asked me, how do I do this where I drop it at the floor and it gives me money? Well guys, let's go down to the command room and find out how we are doing all of this. So guys, if we just make our way to the command room, down here, and go over to the selling section of the shop, and we go to the dark oak area right here. All of these work the exact same way with all different items, but as you can see, if we look in here, we've got our 32 dark oak logs. Now guys, if we look inside this first command block right here, we have a test for blocks at the relative position from the command block, but one block above it. As you guys can see, relative coordinates, one block above the command block, and it's testing if this shulker box is the exact same as the shulker box at those coordinates. So guys, as soon as it finds a match, aka when we put the dark oak log inside there, then we see that it then is going to give an output to this comparator. Once we give an output to this comparator, it then clones the block above it, the shop box, to where the shop is. So that's how it shows up with the piece of paper as soon as we put the dark oak logs in. So guys, that's pretty much it, with the exact same as these modules right here. As you can see, for 8 pieces of raw beef, we have a test for blocks, testing for when we put the raw beef in, it gives an output and then clones this to give us some money. So guys, now let's explain how we do the money. So guys, let's go over to here, and for the money section it's going to be 2 comparators, 3 command blocks, and it is very important that you get the ticks right on these command blocks, otherwise people will be able to exploit them using hoppers and dispensers. They'll be able to duplicate them, so make sure you get the ticks right for this. So guys, in the first one, we're going to test for an entity with the name of the piece of paper you're going to be throwing on the floor. So for R1, it is simply just 8. So let's go and get a money token right now. So let's go and sell some wood in the shop, and let's go and get a money token. So let me get 32 dark oak logs right now. And let's put that in there, and we should get our money, as you can see right there. Now guys, as you can see, we've got 8 money. So when we throw this on the floor, the comparator is going to light up. As you can see, watch this. So it's going to test for it. As you can see, at the moment no targets are found. It's going to be on repeat, always active, and a 0 tick delay. And once we throw it down, it's going to turn on both of these comparators for a 1 tick. So guys, we're going to look in this command block right here. Once it finds it, it's going to give a redstone output to this command block. This command block is going to be an impulse, an unconditional, needs redstone, but it's going to be on a 1 tick delay. Now guys, we're going to / kill the entity with the same name as we've got in here. So you can see the name in here is 8. So we're going to kill the entity called 8. That's how it disappears. Now guys, when the comparators turn on, this one also turns on as well. And this command block is on an impulse, unconditional, needs redstone on a 0 tick delay. And this is simply just executing at the entity called 8, the relative position of the piece of paper on the floor. Then it's going to scoreboard players, add the nearest player to the entity called 8 on a money scoreboard called money 1, 8 money. So if you wanted to alter this, you would just change your scoreboard at the end to whatever scoreboard you have and the amount of money you want to add to the player. So it's simply just / execute at the entity, relative coordinates of the entity, and then / scoreboard players, add the nearest player to the entity to the scoreboard that your name, obviously your scoreboard name is, and then the money you want to add. So guys, that is pretty much it. So we've got the command block here that's testing for when we put the oak logs in. That gives a comparator out here. Then once this command block gets a redstone signal, it's cloning this shulker box up here to the shop. We get our money note, we drop it on the floor, this turns on, it tests for the entity. Once it finds it, it kills the entity after a tick, and this immediately adds 8 money to the scoreboard. So guys, that's pretty much it. It's a very short video, but I hope you guys do enjoy these little videos and these command block videos that I am doing. If you are interested and you are on Xbox and you're interested in joining my server, it will be going up on the 10th of May. So if you want to join, just put your Xbox gamer tag down in the description below, and I will definitely message you and hit you up on Xbox. So guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.